So hello everyone, my name is Arshadansi Mori. So in this video I will be continuing the HTML CSS. So this is the part 2 of my previous video. So as I told you, HTML CSS is a very important topic. So I made 2 parts of it. So now let's start and go to the computer screen. So I am now on my PC screen. So what we'll learn today? So we'll learn the following text today. Changing font in external CSS, CSS Margin, CSS Borders, CSS Paddings. So first let's start with changing fonts in external CSS. So external CSS is a type of designing web page in a very simple way. But in external CSS we have to type very much and we have to be very descriptive. So we changed the fonts in inline CSS in my past video. So we'll make the example of this in further. So CSS margins. So in CSS we can add margins. So in CSS we add margins mostly in paragraph tag. We use them to make text in middle. Here we can use the margin tag. So this is the format. So first you will write margin, then this, and then pixels you want. It is used in the style attribute. We will make the example of this also in Notepad. So CSS borders. So CSS borders are used to add borders. This we can understand by its name only. So in the borders you can choose the width and the color of the border. It is also used in style attribute. So CSS borders is used to border a particular paragraph or heading. So we'll make the example of this also in Notepad. So now let's start with CSS padding. So CSS padding is used to make the font in middle of the borders you made. So it is mostly used to make that the paragraph is important or attractive to the users. It is also used in the style attribute. So you have, for example, you have made text inside the borders, so that text must be on the top or on the bottom. So to make in the text in the middle, we use CSS padding. So now let's make all the examples of the text we learned today in Notepad. So I have opened my Notepad. So first let's start with changing font in external CSS. So first I will start with HTML tag. Then I will not add the body tag first. I will use the header and then the style. So H1 will be the first. So I'll open this bracket whose color I want as I have the H1 whose color I want as let's say blue. Font family, which would be veranda, and font size would be 300%. We'll write in percent. So I'll close the bracket. So paragraph, so its color I want as blue. Now I will taken blue, so I will use yellow. Then font family would be the same, veranda. And the font size would be 100%. So you can see the difference. So now I will end the header style tag first. Then the header tag I am ending, so I'll add slash. I forgot to add slash. So now I'll start with my body tag. So I want my heading one to be heading, paragraph, so I have completed with my things, so I'll close the body tag and I'll add my HTML. So let's save and see is it coming or not. So I will save and open the desktop. So the HTML tutorial files and file 3 open with Microsoft Edge. So I think there is some problem with my thing, so I'll check. I have found the solution to the problem. We have to put this comma after everything, so I have not put. So I will save it by Ctrl S and refresh here. So as you all can see, the heading is blue as mentioned. The font family is Veranda and the size is 300%. So if I make it 700% and save and refresh it here, so it will be bigger, and here I'll make it 500% and save and refresh here. So now let's start with the next thing, which is CSS Margin. So I will open a new window which is the margin for margins. So now let's start with the margin. I will open HTML, head, style. So the heading one, whose color will be black, whose font will be Veranda, and we'll have a margin which will be 30 px. So as I did last time, I forgot to put the commas also, so I will put the commas and close the bracket. So now let's start the paragraph. Color will be blue, font will be Veranda, and margin will be 30 px, as in last one. So now let's close the bracket. And open the body tag. So heading 1 will be to show you all, I will just backspace the margin and I will enter here font size, which will be 500%. Then here the paragraph tag, and close the body tag and close the HTML. So let's save it. So I'll open that again. 4S game, open with Microsoft Edge. So I'll make the paragraph bigger. Refresh. So as you all can see, this is comma some part ahead. So if I make it 50px except 30, I make it 50px and save and refresh it here, so it has again came some part ahead. So I'll make it now 500px ahead. So now let's see what will happen. So it has came very much ahead, but I don't want that, so I will make it 50px only. So now our next topic is CSS Borders. So I'll open a new window and start with that. So I opened a new window for CSS Borders. So let's start. So for heading 1, whose color will be blue, whose font I will keep default and add border, which will be 4px, whose color will be solid red. The writing here solid is very important, because if you write directly red, it will not come. So now let's close this and start with paragraph, whose color will be red and whose border will be 2px solid blue, powder blue. And I'll close. So now let's end the style tag. Let's end the head tag and start with body tag. H1 will be heading, P will be the paragraph /P. and let's send the body tag and add the HTML. I'll save it in the same folder. With the tutorial file, save. I'll open this and open with Microsoft Edge. So it has came blank, so I've again forgotten the commas. I'll save it and again open and refresh. It's still not coming. I will find some solution to this problem. So I have found the solution. It was some problem from my end, so I have tried removing the other colors and font size one, so and I have kept the border for only one heading. So let's save and refresh in reopen in our open with Microsoft Edge, and it has opened. So as you all can see, the border of heading 1 is in powder blue. So the next topic, which is CSS padding, I will make in this only. So I will use padding will be 40 px. Sorry, I have typed wrong. Padding will be 30 px. Put a comma and save and refresh this. So as you all can see, the space of the heading has increased and the heading has came in between. So if I remove padding and save and see it again, so the size of the border is coming small. But if I write padding again and save and refresh here, the space of the heading will increase and the heading text written will be in between. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed and learned something new from this, and please subscribe to our channel for getting more interesting videos and programming, and don't forget to like this video. Thanks for watching.